We're at the site of the town of Parrots Ferry, which is now submerged by Lake Malonis. This is the Stanislaus River, and we're going to be going upstream to where the limestone is. I'm going to start pulling our gear out. Got our climbing rope and harnesses. This is a harness that you use just like if you were mountain climbing. All this stuff's pretty dirty from being in the mud of the caves and so on. It's a good idea to usually clean your equipment afterwards. It'll last a little longer. We're going to be bringing 3 or 4 different light sources. We have electrical light, gas light, flashlights, candles. You always want to have backup equipment for lighting. We're bringing a Coleman lantern. It's not advisable to take a lantern into a cave you're going to be crawling around into. They get pretty beat up. A lot of people wear helmets. Not so much for breakdown that's going to be falling on you, but there's a lot of tight spots where you might be bumping your head. You can use a regular hard hat, or even the styrofoam base type bicycle helmets are good. Lots of times you'll have lights that have you'll have helmets that have the lights on them. These are our ascenders when you want to go up a rope. We'll have a demonstration later on inside the cave to show you how to use these and the rest of the climbing equipment that you're not too concerned about. When you go through the caves, you're going to wind up tearing up your clothes and get really muddy and so on. We're going to be filming with a video camera in there, and our light's going to be a little limited. It's not advisable to take a good camera into a cave because things have a tendency to get pretty beat up. If you drop anything or it gets full of mud, you're going to be ruining your equipment.
It's going.
Okay. We're going up the Stanislaus River. This whole canyon is all limestone. The cave we're going to is McLean's Cave. You can see the water line on the canyon wall when the lake was at full level. The cave we're going into was once inundated, so a lot of the formations are going to be kind of muddied instead of crystal white. But you'll get a good idea of the different types of formations in the cave. If you look up the canyon and up on the cliff walls, you can see some of the other openings. Get right up there, Matt, you'll be able to see the openings of the other caves. You'll be able to see some examples of the formations on the sides of the cliff where there was once a cavern, but since then the water...
Hey, Chris, you got a cameraman there. I didn't want to my name.
But the river cut through the canyon. You'll see where there was once a
covering
cavern.
up the entrance.
Got to slide down, and we'll be in the cave.